Hello and welcome back to the channel. So this video is all about installing the MySQL in your Windows PC. So as you already know that MySQL is nothing but a rdbms, which is known as Relational Database Management System, which is developed by Oracle and is based on SQL. So this database system deals with the structured data. So structured data means the data which is present in a row and columnar fashion. So many huge companies are using these databases to store all the transactions. So this video will help you install MySQL in your Windows PC so you can just start practicing and learning SQL. So if you want to know more about SQL, we have a dedicated video which will help you learn SQL in just 2 hours. So I'll just give that video in the I button here as well as the description below. So just let's move on to the installation steps. So here the first step will be go to your favorite browser and search for download MySQL for Windows. And after that just you have to go to the dev.mysql.com. So here you'll get to the download page. And here you can see you have to download it for the MSI installer. So just click on download. And here you can just skip this and just start your download. So just hit start download. And as you can see the file has been downloaded. So just open the file. So here you can see there are different setup types for installing MySQL in your PC. So I'll recommend you to go for developer default, which will install all the products which are needed for development purposes. So just click on next. Then you have to select the install directory as well as the data directory. So these are the paths where the installation file as well as the data files will reside. So just click on next. Yes. Again click on next and give the permissions. And here you can see all the files are ready to be downloaded. So all you have to do is click on execute and this will take a while. It totally depends on your bandwidth. So just grab a coffee and come after 10 to 15 minutes. After that we'll continue the installation. Yeah, so it took me 5 minutes to download all the files, but it depends on your internet speed. So once you downloaded all the files, just click on next. And as you can see, all the files are ready to install. So just click on execute. So it will just install all the files one by one. So this may also take some time. So you can just leave it and come back after 5 minutes. Yeah, so as you can see, all our files has been installed. So it took me around 15 minutes to install all the files. So it totally depends on your PC performance. So just click on next. So it's time for the product configuration. So again give next. And here you can see the config type is by default is development computer. So you can just leave it as it is. And also you have to remember this connection port. So you have to remember the ports to get to know how you'd like to connect to this server. So for connecting to this server, this will be helpful for you. So just give next and use the strong password encryption which is recommended. So give next and here you have to give the current root password. So whenever you open the MySQL command line client, it will ask for the password. So you have to make sure that the password is well protected and also you can remember it so that your transaction will be secure. So I'll just give the password here, then give check, again give next, then give next, and it will just apply the configuration to all the files. So just click on execute and it is just starting the server now, and that's it. Click on finish. Then you have to configure the MySQL router. So just click on next and then click on finish. And the last step is to configure for the samples and example. So just click on next and here you have to give the password. So again give the password here, click on check and the connection was succeeded. Again click next and execute. So it will apply the final configuration here, and as you can see the configuration steps are completed. So click on finish. Then you can give next and you can just copy the logs to clipboard. So it will contain all the information what we have completed for this MySQL installation, and you can just unselect that because we'll not be starting the MySQL right away and click on finish. Yeah, so this was about it. So this is how you can install the MySQL in your Windows PC. So to launch the command line, all you have to do is go to the MySQL, and here for me the command line client has been pop up. So just click enter, and as you can see here you can give the password. So just give the password which you have given during the installation, and that's it. I'm in the MySQL command line interface. So you can pretty much run your SQL queries now. So here I'll just give show databases here, which will give us the list of the databases. Yeah, so here we have the sample databases which are pre-configured during the installation process. So I'll just use the MySQL database here, and we can give like show tables to get the table list from these databases. And here you can see these are the tables present in MySQL database. So you can just pretty much submit the queries on top of any table. So here I'll just selecting data from DB. That's it. So here we have the data. So this is how you can install MySQL and also start working and learning about the different MySQL syntaxes. So if you want to learn more about SQL, we have a dedicated playlist to it. So just check out in the description, or I have given it in the I button here. And if you face any difficulties during the installation, you can just leave your comment below and I'll just look into it and provide the updates as soon as possible. So I hope you like this lecture. So please subscribe to our channel and also ring the notification bell to get the latest updates. And don't forget to follow us on our social media, which I have linked in the description below. Thanks for watching.